What's up, party people? Android Stud here, and I have the OnePlus 9 Pro. That's right, the beautiful pine green version. And I wanted to do my 2 weeks notice on this bad boy. And this thing is one hell of a device that they made from OnePlus. Now, make sure you guys jump on that subscribe button, hit that comment down below about this video. Also hit that thumbs up. Now, the OnePlus 9 Pro is an expensive device. You're talking over $1,000, $1,069 with tax, a bag of chips, maybe some M&Ms, a case, a screen protector. You're probably looking at 1,200 bucks. So OnePlus has fluctuated or has risen their prices since the first time they released a OnePlus, and that was the original, which was invite only, and that was sub 500. That was a good bargain, a good deal, but since then they've gone up with the OnePlus 7 Pro, with OnePlus 8 Pro, and now the OnePlus 9 Pro. Now, some of the things that I like about this device, now this comes in two colors, Morning Mist and this pine green. The Morning Mist is more of a silver fingerprint situation, or fingerprint magnet, as MKBHD likes to say. This one is a matte finish, so you're not really gonna get a lot of fingerprints. It's a good look, I really do like it. You have that quad camera setup. You have a partnership with Hasselblad, which tunes the colors and the pictures. It's not really a Hasselblad camera, it's a OnePlus Sony sensors, but hey, they do their thing. Now, the one thing that I will say about the OnePlus is the display is just gorgeous. 6.7 inch AMOLED Quad HD display, 120 Hertz. Now, it fluctuates anywhere from 1 Hertz to 120 Hertz based on what you're doing. So if you're doing some gaming that requires 120, then you get it. But if you're just doing some web surfing that only requires a little bit, then you only get a little bit. So I kind of like the way they do that. This thing absolutely flies. It's a monster out of the box. I love the way this thing flies and it looks. So you have a very beautiful display. That's one of the things that I love about this. I'm not sure if it's right there with the S21 Ultra. I would not say it's better, I would not say it's worse, but this panel is very good looking. I love the colors on it, I love the deep blacks, I love how it pops. And you can also tune there's so much that you can do in here because of OxygenOS. I love OxygenOS, it is outstanding. There's so many settings in here. You can change different things on here as far as the colors, and you can go in dark mode, which I'm not a big dark mode guy. Don't hate me for it, but it is what it is. You could change your fonts right in here, right into the settings. You could change your status bar. You could show your battery style, all kinds of cool stuff, which is awesome. You got, oh man, there's so much in here that you can do when it comes to OxygenOS. There's so many settings that I really love, and they update this phone on the regular. It's already got a few updates to update the camera, other things that they wanted to update. And this thing is just full-fledged a beauty. Now the speakers are pretty good on here.
Automatically puts itself into a gaming mode to maximize performance. Now, not only for the picture, but for the sound as well. Oh yeah, this monitor also has built-in speakers, which sound pretty good, but we'll get to that.
That's my boy Josh Quinones. Check him out on the YouTubes. He's always in the streets doing his thing. Hey, I didn't ask you to keep talking. So the stereo speakers are pretty good. The OxygenOS is good. The software is excellent. Now, like I said, you can go right in the software in here and you could change everything. Icon packs, just everything. Your launcher layout. If you want to do like iPhone and just have all your apps on the home screen. If you want to change your grid layout, go from 5.5 to maybe 5.6. Maybe you want 4x6, whatever it may be. I like doing 4x5, 5x5. You could also change your icon size. If you want them real small, you can. If you want them medium, I like a medium. And then you can hide your icon name. So if you want to have, whoa, oh, I had to save it probably. Let me go back in there. But yeah, you can hide your icon names in here when you go to home screen layout, icon names, and then you save it and you see your icon names are gone, which is kind of cool. You could also change your icons if you go into home settings, icon pack, and you could change it to maybe pixel or viral. Let's go ahead and save that. You see, you got a nice little look. That goes good with the wallpaper. Got this wallpaper from an app called Backdrops. So I'll go in here for you real quick. It's called Vogue, if you guys want to check that out. The main camera on the back is a 48 megapixel camera, Sony sensor. You also have a 50 megapixel wide angle that is absolutely phenomenal. And then you have a, what is the other thing? 8 megapixel telephoto and then a monochrome lens, which I don't know about that, but it's a partnership with Hasselblad. Now the cameras on here are, I think, good, not great. You know, as you can see, you get some good shots on here on the wide angle. Now the depth of field, I think, is a little more, much wider on the like a Samsung phone. I think a little more than a Pixel 5 or an iPhone, or iPhone probably has more of a wide angle, but the pictures on here have been pretty good. I wouldn't say that they're excellent pictures, because I just can't say that the camera is great. It's good. It's not bad. It's not average. It's better than average. It's good. I think it could be great with some updates. And if you know how to take pictures, I think you could really get some good shots. The shots tend to be a little too dark or black. I prefer the way the pictures look on the Samsung phone. Also on the Apple iPhone. The front-facing camera is okay. I would probably flip it to the rear and take your selfies with this maybe. It's kind of hard because you can't see what you're taking a picture of, but it's like the iPhone, the Apple 12 Pro Max. I'm not crazy about the front-facing camera on that either. So Samsung's camera, I think, is the best when it comes to front-facing camera. So also Pixel with their portrait is outstanding on the rear and front. But look, this phone after 2 weeks is pretty darn good. It's powered by the Snapdragon 888. You got 12 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabytes of storage, which is, you get big storage on here, but you're paying a good price for it. You also get a 4500 milliamp battery, which is excellent. The 65 watt charger is awesome. You really cannot replicate how fast this thing charges. If you're down to 10% and you take a shower and you shave and you get something to eat and then go to work, you're gonna be at 100% in 30 minutes. That is outstanding. You can go from 0 to 100 in 29 minutes. Most charges take an hour, hour and a half, maybe even longer. But this one, it charges super fast. Now, the one thing I will say, the video cameras on here have been spectacular. The 8K 30 frames per second is outstanding. The 4K 120 frames per second, 4K 60, 4K 30, 1080p, 60 frames per second is absolutely delicious on this phone. I mean, this phone, it's just, the video cameras are really good on this. I will say that's the strong suit of the rear cameras. I think the video cameras over the wide. Now, you get your fingerprint reader, which is, I think, fast, really responsive. You don't have to worry about it not working because it works really good. And OnePlus's fingerprint reader has been pretty good. It also has face unlock or face recognition, not as good as the iPhone or the Pixel 4 XL with their with their front-facing unlock. But man, this thing, it really looks really great. I really do love this this phone. It will get updates for a long time. 2 years of OS updates, so it's going to get Android 12 and 13, then 3 years of security patches, which is absolutely great about this phone. But it's sexy, man. I love the display, love the operating system, love the battery, love the fast charging. The cameras I can get by with. Are they as good as the Samsung S21 Ultra? No. Are they terrible? No. My opinion, they're not. I thought the OnePlus 8 Pro cameras were better than the OnePlus 7 Pro, although I thought the OnePlus 7 Pro's front-facing camera is probably still one of the best front-facing cameras to date of any phone, not just OnePlus. But the OnePlus 8 Pro cameras were better, and this camera system is much better. And it's gonna get better with updates. So if you can hang in there and deal with the updates, and remember that monochrome lens is meaningless. But these two, especially the wide angle 50 megapixel lens is excellent. So, you know, you have to take it with a grain of salt, how good the camera is gonna be. But this thing, as far as customization, as far as updates, as far as a beautiful screen, it's a really good phone. Now, would I take this over the S21 Ultra? No, I think I'll stay with my S21 Ultra. Would I take this over an iPhone? Probably, because it's Android. I'm biased, as you know, I'm the Android stud. But look, the iPhone 12 Pro and 12 Pro Max are excellent devices. I would use that phone, no problem. They're excellent. But having said that, man, that's my 2 weeks notice. I would definitely keep it if I didn't have the S21 Ultra. So that's my opinion, man. But listen, leave a comment down below. I appreciate you guys watching my 2 weeks notice on the OnePlus 9 Pro, the pine green version. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Peace, party people.
Yeah!